register for for all such things. So it
So
helps.
Johnny,
Yeah.
yeah, Johnny, my deal, we just launched 23 days ago. My deals is great, but we know that we have to set up custom services for people in Asia. So we always planned on doing that. We would not want
Yeah.
you to think that you're only going to use my deals. It's
Yeah,
a great service, but we're going to set up custom for Philippines, for China, Hong Kong, for just you guys, travel, shopping, discounts, restaurants. We always plan on that. In fact, Charles and I went to a very big worldwide conference just a couple weeks ago, and we learned a lot about the Chinese market and how it works so that we could become better at it. And we were the only MLM network marketing company there. So we're out in front of this, and we're going to set up wonderful services just for your market. So you would not have to rely on my deals.
Yeah, the My Deals isn't geared towards the Asian market at all, and My Deals is really just a placeholding system as all the other stuff comes up. I was showing you the shopping portal. The shopping portal's international, 58,000 merchants, 40,000 of which are international. None of that is in My Deals. It's not even the same platform. So, what we have coming, what we have in rolling out, it takes time. And then each time we open a market, we're able to load it up with the custom shops, the most popular stores in that region or in that country.
Okay, thank you, really appreciate.他会let me translate。他说那买 deal 现在看到买 deal 是暂时的哈，那主要是美国这边。老板和那 Peter 俩人呢就走了去前一个月吧，去另外一个就是关于亚洲的这种商会啊，他去看了那种展览，他发现之后，哎呦，他说我们这的确是啊，这和我们这完全不太一样。他说公司正在认真的去开发完全针对亚洲市场的针对亚洲市场的一个网站哈，那这个网站一点过去之后，直接针对本地市场，比如菲律宾呐、或者中国呀，都这样。
Like you can see here, Goda, I know is real big in China. You got Malaysia Airlines, and this is significant cash back, to those. On top of that, when people shop through the portal, we're taking compensation in addition to the cash back, and we pay it in the bonus pools. So it's more income coming into the plan that is not just from the membership fees and the monthly fee. It's the additional advertising dollars that come back into the plan. None of this is active right now, but it's being installed and coming for everybody.
这是老板强调下边左下角第二个叫阿古达，这是中国很大一家公司啊，网络公司。那将来它会有返佣的。那你不光是我们的把手的注册费啊，或我们每个月月费返给大家，那未来的把这个赚的广告这些钱，或我们赚的这些钱都返给大家。
Hey, Charles, could you briefly just cover how the profit sharing specifically works between, it doesn't work with one star, correct?
No, it's from 2-star and beyond.
Because you're taking 4% of the revenues of the entire company's revenues, correct?
Well, there's additional when this portal goes live, there's additional money that's above and beyond that will
Correct.
be pumping into the pools. So
Right.
I don't even have that part of it. But as you can see here, when we get cash back allocated to us, like from where's my mouse at? When we get cash back
While
allocated.
Charles is doing that, one thing I wanted everybody to understand is that in other companies, you are forced to wait until you're at the top of the compensation plan, meaning you might be waiting till you're diamond. If this were that, you would be waiting till you're 5-star. That is not how this works. You start
他那谁，爸爸就是说讲一下奖金制度哈，就是说我们这儿优势就是说1星、2星就可以啊，讲就4个词4%哈。那谁解释了一下，爸爸 just translate about the difference
what Charles is doing is rewarding all of us starting at 2-star, not at 5-star, starting at 2-star with our own individual pools. So there's an individual profit sharing pool for 2-star, for 3-star, for 4-star, for 5-star that is not shared. It is shared with, so all the 2-stars get 1% of the pool that's available, 3 stars and so on, but you don't have to wait. So once you get to 2-star, you get everything. And if you're a VIP, I think you get it all, correct, Charles?
好，不好意思，我有问题哦，我有问题要提问，就
Amy
是
has a
关于
question to ask.
Yeah，
呃
关于奖金制度呢，是开发市场非常重要，非常非常重要。但是呢，现在由于是英文转中文，我们对制度呢非常不是很清晰，not clear。所以呢，我现在在这里呢，想跟老板亲自对一下答案啊，就是
，So
我的理解对不对？好，你翻译一
So
下。
compensation plan more important is where comprehensive is more important. So based on my understanding, we have really taken seriously. So here I have a few questions for the compensation plan. Hopefully I get correct answer from the corporate. 继续哈，
对，好，
Sure.
那你比如说哈，直推奖，直推奖我可不可以理解为直接推荐是25%，间接推荐第一代，如果1星的话，第一代就是5%，因为他写的2、3加起来，其实第一代就是5%，我可以这样理解吗？如果可以，下面
不是，这我跟你讲，就5、4、3，你到5星直推就5、3、15，15加
不是他第一代是5嘛，哈，那2星的话，因为他那里写的什么5、4、3，那我比如说我是2星，我2星的话呢，我直推奖是25%，间接推荐第一代9%，第二代4%，可不可以这么理解？
呃，
我把它加起来。
它是叠加的，对，你只要
是这样吗？
到那时候你直推你第一代，这个是
这样吗？
确认的，
是这样的，
对的。
你
这么着，
确认好哈。
这个我找个时间我们单独给你讲好不好？我
OK，
们这
好的，好。那
是很多
还有一个，
专家的，
还有一个很重要，大公牌还是小公牌？你问他。
小公就是系统公牌，它不是全公司公牌，不是类似 TPI 这种，就是你团队公牌。
团队公牌就是我以下排到我下面，对吗？
对，你的上面如果做也排到你下边儿，就看
我懂。
那个
但是呢，小
先上先后。对，
公牌嘛，以我为准。
小公牌没错没
就
错。
OK，好。那么还
嗯
有一个呢，就是那个有个超越的那一点不太懂，就是说这个你比如说假设您推荐我
嗯。
啊，假设您推荐我，然后呢不应该说假设我推荐您，您超越了我，那怎么拿代数奖？
Oh, that's a good question. I think here,
Yeah.
Charles. So if your rank, the downline rank had a get higher rank than the sponsor. What's going to happen? How do you get a track match?
You still match their check.
Whatever
You
rank
still
you're
match
in.
all their matrix. You don't. So when you're matching their matrix commissions through multiple generations. And it's great to have people in your organization that are ranked higher because you match their matrix check. There's no blocking of it. Like
Correct.
you don't get, it's all volume based. So as their volume increases, you match it. You don't have to chase somebody's rank to match their check. Like they can outrank you. It doesn't matter.
Let's say put this way: 1-star sponsor, 5-star.
Yep.
5-star, the ranking side, ranking wise, so the check match, he still get whatever 10-15% of the 5-star get.
Correct. Yes, you don't have to match their rank to match their check. It
No
doesn't matter.
blocking of. Got it. Yeah.
And you don't need 100 personals.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in the compensation plan, we modeled the Live Good plan, and there's a lot of stuff in there I didn't like high number of personal enrollments or having to have somebody hit a particular rank for you to rank. I made it all volume based and no requirements that are hard to get. So if you just hit the requirements for the number of actives per leg, that's how you rank up. But you'll never be blocked if someone outranks you. Like if you sponsor a 5-star, your check gets bigger. There's no disadvantage to that. You're not missing out other than the levels that you'll gain as you rank advance.
So that means you're saying Live Good are taking away model, the breakaway. Sorry.
It's not a breakaway. Yeah, it does. There's none of that. I hate that.
So, but Live Good is a breakaway, right? We are not.
No, I don't. It's been months and months since I studied their plan, but there was like personal enrollment requirements that were very hard to get. Like to be 5-star, you had to have 100 personal active enrollments.
Correct.
And there's, that's really hard to do. I don't care who you are, 100 personals is hard to set up and maintain.
And to
And
maintain.
so we just made it volume based. You get paid on all your volume, and we added additional levels and
What do you mean number of people, right?
yeah, like
Number
to rank
active people.
advance, you just need really with just 4 legs, you can make it to the top of the comp plan. Like you could
Okay,
theoretically
got it,
do
yeah.
it with just 4 enrollments, which
Yeah.
which is good because it makes it to where if you could sponsor one big leader and get a pretty good override match check on them.
哎，听明白了哈，就是我解释一下，就的问题呢是什么？这个大家可以注意，就是说，因为很多公司呢，它就是说有那个级别超了，就代入奖没有了，它这不是，它只是说你这下边多少人活跃，比如最多4条线你就可以拿了。比如我问了一个问题，1星推荐了5星，5星它就是5星赚多少钱，你1星推该拿比，它是你第一代，你就按这个代入奖就拿了，是这么个意思哈。
哎，非常好，非
So
常
next question, 我想问一下，因为昨天 yesterday I want to talk about compensation plan, asking, in compared to Live Good, if in many companies like Unilevel, if you get first for the diamond and there's another diamond which is like 10 layers below you, but this diamond become your first generation. How do we count generation? The first 4 level, the like our 5 generation, like the 5 level of generation, sorry, uni level, the wider sponsor tree, the 5 generation. How do you count that generation? So direct sponsorship 5 generation or the first one below that. Maybe this person 10th generation below you, but he's the first 5-star. You are 5 stars, and you get the check match for that 5-star. I consider that as the first generation. How do you count this generation?
So it's the generation through sponsorship.
Got it.
So yeah, so it's your 5 people who they sponsor and you'll match all their sponsorships through those generations. It's not ranked. It's not based on rank generations.
Okay, got it.
It's sponsor just levels of sponsor, which is a lot. If you get through 5 generations of match, but you're getting their whole matrix, which is 16 levels of people. So you're matching their matrix through 5 generations, and each matrix has 16 levels. So it's a lot of people.
And you're getting paid on the same person more than once.
Yes.
Got
Through
it,
each it's amazing.
他就是因为昨天我碰到一个问题啊，就是说因为在猎户里边，他那个代数奖，比如说钻石推钻石都差多少代，它也算1代啊。那我们这不是，我们这个是就是5代按推荐关系来算的，但是这里边因为每个人都是16成，所以16成那个钱算起来比那个多得多哈，应该是比那个多的，是按推荐关系来算的。我们没有那个没有像他们说就那个叫英文叫 breakaway 啊，就是他拿走，我们不是那么设计的哈，我们不是那个设计，他很多奖金制度里边的不喜欢的、不人性化都去掉了。So next question, maybe kind of sensitive. If corporate, you might not have to answer because lots of companies, lots of members in China and other part of the world are asking that because we noticed the company registration address Live Good and supplement us the same. I wonder if the same company.
We use the same software package. We're not the same company.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all. My relationship with Live Good goes back since the very, very beginning because I have a nutrition product manufacturing company. I make products. I make all types of products. So we manufacture the products since the beginning. And what I saw was how well they had done. That Live Good has almost 1.9 million members. They pay out millions of commission, how it grew. And when we looked at putting together a company, we said, if we can get a digital product that works all around the world, we've fixed the compensation plan so it's easier to qualify. We'll get better payment systems. We'll get deeper levels of commission. We'll bring our marketing systems and tools, and we can do it better. And so I know that the model and the compensation works really well. We were able to study that for about 30 months before we decided to make the adjustments. And now as we're growing Save Club, we're going to do it bigger, faster, more people, less friction. But here's the thing. Our price point is $20 a month. So double. If you build a Live Good organization, you do the same organization here, you make twice as much money. And we're creating the product that's going to deliver the value for the 20 as well. So we learned a lot in the Live Good learning from them, and now we're going to do it bigger, faster, with more knowledge of how to make it more lucrative for the members.
And we have a 16th level, Johnny. Our
Yep.
16th level alone also doubles the comp plan.
Yeah.
And we also have a digital product. Digital products are cheaper to deliver, no tariffs. So we pay out
no tariffs.
80.5%.
那你刚才老师的话能不能翻译一下？
我现在就是想翻译哈，就是我刚才问的，就是说，我们这公司和利物浦的公司是不是一家公司？我说我们据查到是，我是很敏感的问题，可以不回答。那他说呢，他说这没问题啊，他说他和给利物浦的提供供货呢，就是他自己是几款保证，他自有生产厂，他大约生产的那时候具体没有说百分比，那谁说他是很大一部分的产品啊，就是他那个利物浦的生产产品。
就是说我再确认一下，就是利福布的有一部分的产品是由这个May 这个来供应的，是吗？
对的，20%到40%啊，我的理解是到40%，然后就是这一点是确认的。然后他这30个月呢，过去3个月发现这里奖金制度里边很多不人性化的地方，然后那个速度也很慢，后来他就在这里边总结了他的缺点哈和优点，他就是推出了现在这个。像我们的产品是很多数字化产品，真正做到订阅金的数字化，那数字化可以让你学个更快。更快、更高、更强吧，就是简单说，就是更快、更高、更强。
那这个公司就新的公司跟本格利斯基有关系吗
？So this question is there any personal relation with this company? Any relation to Ben Galansky?
Yeah, he provides our software.
是他的软件，他提供的软件哈，
That's why the back offices look the same. They're our technology provider.
他是技术提供商，所以呢，他后台是看着是一样的哈。技术提供商。
我有2个问题。第一个问题呢，就是说，当我们就是打开电脑网站我的交易的部分，进入到它的后台的时候，有的时候我们比如 travel 啊，还有就是 ticket 的地方呢，第一它是白板的状态，它看不到。那有的时候呢，大家会就是说问到公司说是 cookie 的问题，那也有就是说有的说呢是浏览器的问题，所以呢，转换成其他的浏览器之后，可能第一次是可以看到，之后接着又看不到了。所以就是像这种情况的话，如何去解决，这是一个问题。
先一个一个来哈。So first question for the My Deal. When you go My Deal through different kind of browsers, either Google Chrome or whatever, and whatever to try to. Sometimes you get blank page. You switch a different browser and you see, oh, it's first one. The only first time you can see it, but second time you see blank page again. So wonder what's is there any resolution for that?
Yeah, and I think that might be, and this is in China.
California, LA.
California.
From LA.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look into that. So you're entering your My Deal section, you're just getting a blank page.
So maybe after we can do a follow-up action call.
Yeah. And what I'll do, I've got I've got a customer service specialist that is purely focused on the My Deals and has dealt with every different scenario. You know, I'm not the right person to be answering that because I'm not in there doing it every day, but I can put attention on this and make sure that section is working for everybody, especially if you're in California. That shouldn't be an issue. I know we were having some issues in China with the internet, blocking the Save Club site or the My Deals website, which was requiring a VPN. But that's the first I heard of like a US based browser just not pulling up the page.
I have a large leader in Susanville, California, which is pretty close to that area, and We're not hearing anything like that, so that's kind of an interesting.
The blank pay I got one for a while. I'm internet expert. I'm doing network every day. Believe me, I work for government. I do everything. I get blank page once for a while. I do
But
get
you're
that.
in Canada,
Yeah.
correct, Johnny?
Yeah, that's right. But the internet the same. Doesn't matter, right? So
Yeah.
it's I do
All
get
right.
that. I think we
Interesting.
need to get some follow-up customer service. Can we set
Yeah.
up? I recommend if Billy or Charles, can you help out to get up a follow-up customer service?
Yeah,
WhatsApp.
I'm making some notes right now.
Yep.
Okay, that's
So
good.
I can you have corporate IT guy, so I'm IT guy too. So any question I can do some screenshot or from my members, I can get some screenshot send over to corporate.
Okay. Yeah,
So
we can do that.
Johnny, can I wait? I want to make one more comment on the comp plan. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
So 10 years ago, I worked this comp plan. I hit platinum in 2 weeks and I hit diamond in about a month. I love this comp plan. When I saw Charles made improvements over Live Good, I couldn't believe it because they were the hardest parts about Live Good. This is an amazing comp plan. It's definitely different though, and better in my opinion. And we think Live Good's great, but I think he made some incredible improvements to help your leaders be able to accelerate and do well very quickly. I was able to hit 4-star in the fourth day.
Oh,
The
great.
fourth day
Uh,
with only 3 people, only 3 good people. Everybody else did nothing. Charles will tell you. So it's a very good, very fair comp plan. And we made it, we made the fourth leg. Purposely made the fourth leg 30, 30, 30. The fourth leg just to make it a little bit more challenging so everybody wasn't in the pool. So it was special to be in the pool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, make sense.
You wanna
霹雳是
translate?
公司第一人啊，他就讲的10年以前的就研究制度，他做这个，他做很快，很快就到了1个月哈，就到了这最高级啊，当时到钻石。但是他看到 Charles 经过几个月研究这个制度之后呢，把这个制度的就是去糟粕吧，把它去掉之后呢，发现这个制度远远超过，非常棒啊，就是做过类似项目的人，他这制度大家体会一下，会远远超过那个咱们不说那个名字的制度哈。然后呢，他是4天的时候就达到了他的最高级哈，就是四型，现在4型哈，他有3条腿加1条腿弱就可以。OK，瑞继续哈。
好的。
Okay, so one of the things I want to make sure before we get off of here, because everybody's time is precious, obviously, and I'm so grateful to have everybody here. But it is important to me for you all because you are directly attached to my leadership. Okay, Jasmine and Richard are my leaders in 2 different projects, and they are very, very special people to me. And so obviously, in turn, you all are now as well my family. That being said, I want everybody to understand that it's important to me for a very, very specific solution so that you can easily come in with your people and you can easily get paid out with your people. And so for now, as Charles was saying, and I'm involved also with this agency, with this company in Europe that's trying to arrange all these things. So I have a little bit of an inside track to that problem for Charles that I will deal with personally. But in the meantime, it's important. So if USDT, Charles, is it USDT BEP20? Is that correct?
No, it's Tether.
So it's TRC20 Tron?
No, it's Tether. Tether's the thing that facilitates Bitcoin.
No, I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about USDT and USDC right now. It's BEP20 platforms or TRC20 Tron is what everybody uses.
That's a Binance thing. Yeah, we can use that too. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish because Johnny's already mentioned to us that it will be more beneficial, not the Bitcoin, but the USDT. Correct, Johnny?
Yeah, USDT. Yeah, there are 2 ways with the USDT.
Tether or Tron, Johnny?
Actually, I'm not familiar. Let me ask 英语那它那个 USDT 是串是2种还是另外一种
什么东西啊？
？USDT 有2种，是用哪种 USDT？
那个一个是币安，一个是波场币是吗？就是其实 USD 有3种啊，以太坊、币安和那个。
币安不能用，币安
做到
不可以用。
就是
现在用不了，对，只能用以太坊和那个波场币。
目前支付的优，是什么用法？就是能不能够优进优出就可以了，就是也
可以的，可以，就是哪种优是波场的还是那人另外一家
这个
据我所知，
的话，
就波场和那个以
我看，
太坊。
对对对，
？So
这个
maybe I'll get reply for
波
you.
场
Let me get answer for you after this.
对，还有一个
朋友，Johnny，不好意思，因为时间有点晚，
OK，
我就插一下。那个还有一个，你让他那个官方的中文资料能尽量多，因为现在北京多了一个那个聋哑人团队，他们只能看，所以我们很多
So
资料
can
他
we
看不
have
懂。
as much Chinese information as possible? Now we have a team of deaf and that's
非常厉害的一个团队。
outspoken. They are great marketers, but they don't speak. They can't hear, so they only can read. If you have Chinese material, they only read in Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah.
说 sorry，
What language specific do you want that?
Mandarin Chinese.
Mandarin?
因
Okay.
为他们在上一家公司，我们公司当时4个亿，他们做了1个亿，
So the last company in 400 million, and they make
2年的
100
时间。
in couple months. It's a great team.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
John,
Charles,
John,
I've got a
现在
I've got
想
a
要资
huge
料，因为
deaf
看不
team
懂。
too
是
that's waiting.
就是还有就是我要明确一个哈，就是 APP 是7月份能够上线是吧？还有就是中国的市场相对来说比较特殊，老板对中国的市场也没有专门的一个规划，是这样的。
So the app will come online for in next month, and but that's for the app for China market as well, or the company had any plans specific for China market?
因为中国是一个非常特殊的市
Yeah,
场，
I mean, this is getting me excited to do just a full campaign in all Mandarin, in specific Mandarin funnels, get our WeChat Pay system, get our crypto systems in place. It just takes time. We're developing these things, bringing out our US market. I really wish we could have it all live right now. We've put some efforts, towards that. I'm actually right now already just diving into, the work it's going to take to get this market 100% because it's such a big market, and it's important that we've got the products that are the payment systems that are super fast, so that everybody can get paid. Then when we enter the marketplace, we'll be able to scale. So sorry that it's a little premature right now entering this marketplace, but we're going to get there within the next 30, 60 days. So please be patient as the company only gets better every day.
7月份是上台啊，然后30天到60天到中国市场的这周到市场的，就是在我们的省钱那块就会有了哈。那目前还没有，所以那个别着急，那我们一定这么14亿人口
我要
一定是重
确认一下，就是
视。
7月份是会到上海是吗？就是这
So
个
so
省钱的
want to confirm if July our market will be in Shanghai, our app.
Well, yeah, we have 2 apps coming. One app, the app with the cashback, the same one that you'll see at Shopee Shop. It's out there. It's an app that's out there. That won't be in China because the cashback card linking is there. We have another app that's already in development with all the offers that I showed you from that shopping portal, and we're designing that for the global marketplace. All the different languages, all the different spots, including browser extensions on Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Edge, and all that will be tailored for the global marketplace. And that's all well in development. It's already had months of development, and it's going to be out before you know it.
哦，对，他说有2种，一种是这个有一个卡，那个卡可能那种 app 不一定到中国，但是在我们的这网站上那种的里边有插件哈，比如说那种翻译的实时翻译的插件啊，不对 Safari 的各种网页浏览它都有的，谷歌的那种软件它都直接插你直接带的哈，你就可以直接用的这种。
对，好，我这边还有一个问题呢。
Yeah.
我这边还有一个问题，就是说我们有很多的经销商，他们本身自带商家，本身就是商家，所以他们希望能够把加州的这个商家的呢，给他联合起来，能够都一起 join 我们的这个平台。那因为很多的东西都是英文的，所以大家更想了解，就是说商家加入这个平台的时候，他们的政策和细节，就是说大致的一个部分。 就怎么教研。第二呢，就是说它大概多久的时间呢能够被批准下来？谢谢。
Two things. This is important for commercials. Have a lot of they're from California. There are a lot of Chinese stores and they have association. They have hundreds of thousands of enterprises. They want if these members want to join as a member, how they can join? They want to be a commercial under my marketplace or something to get discount for the customer. How long if they apply for it? How long they can get approved to be a member of?
To be a vendor to supply
vendor,
discounts?
Yeah, vendor.
Well, I mean, I'd love to open up that conversation, and if they have that type of international reach, let's make a connection, and we'll talk about how to integrate them. This becomes extra important for new markets. We already have traction.
Sorry, just in California, there are vendors. Not wholesale vendors, not supply chain vendor. There's some personal vendor like they have. Restaurant, whatever. There's an association like they have 100, not many, but they're in LA.
One of the
You want retail discounts to cater to Asian Americans in California.
我市场是不是也一样适用？
And also this kind of rule, whether this kind of rule will apply to China market. Can I share my screen before you go? I know you get running out of time. I know a company from Austria called My World. I show my friend that it's going to be like this because this had been more than 20 years something. They are in Toronto here. They have local market. My friend worked this company for more than 10 years. Like their term, their travel world, they're all local. You drill down there in Canadian price. If you are commercial, you are a vendor. You come and vendor this. You register here. You pay whatever membership fee. You promise to pay for commissions. To the corporate or to the members, and you click down, you see these are all local companies. Just a kind of thing that you see term this is where price were competitive. So if can we have such things in the future in US, Canada, China, elsewhere in the world?
Yeah, this is a cool system. I'd like to take a look at this.
Me and Dave talked to them. Yep.
Oh, you did? Okay, great. Yeah, we've got a massive list of vendors that we're looking to work with, and we just want to make sure that when we add them to the system, we do it in the proper way, either with a co-branding or a white label that really brings value, to our network. And so there's been half a dozen conversations started with additional travel portals, additional shopping sites, additional cashback. What's important for the cashback is we have Fidel. We have the #1 rails, the payment system rails to take cash back on the card, deliver payments back to a card. That was a major integration. That's not easy to do. And on top of that, we're now connected with tens of thousands of stores for the cashback. So that will be coming soon, and those payment system rails will allow us to enter more countries and bring on more deals faster than anyone. But yeah, when you have deals like that, Pete, you said you took a look at My World and these other
we talked to Top Cashback, My World. We're looking at all of those, Johnny. The Asian market, even before we launched, Charles and I, we know that the key to huge success is to cater to the Philippines and China and Vietnam and the Asian market. So and they, you guys, they love to shop. We love to shop in America. They love to shop, and it'll be a huge success. But
Amen.
There's a lot of different vendors, and we want to only work with the best ones and the biggest ones, and we will. So, that's what we've been working on.
所以瑞他说的还可能需要一些时间哈，包括因为中国也是需要一些时间，他按照还是到中国本地呢，还是需要他的各种法规啊。但我把他My Word 给他看了，他说公司呢已经考虑了，在去之前已经考虑过这种，还有包括亚洲用的 Cater 哈，他都去研究了，他们都在研究，那都是会在各个市场。
首先第一个就是老板也没有就是对中国市场布局中国市场，这是第一个。第二个的话呢，就是中国市场确实是比较特殊，法律啊等等啊，还有包括中国本土的一些的项目平台，类似的太多。那么这些都是 进中国的策略。那么想知道就是说老板大概是会要用多长时间能够让在中国市场铺开。对，我们需要知道这个时间，我们好知道说我们的市场推进是从就是考虑我可以因为老板的时间来参照我们自己的市场推进的一个节奏。对，不要到时候市场推到了我们的这个东西没跟上，那就是人就凉了。
So there are two things. First, whether corporate has planned for a specific plan for China, and as second is that depends how fast they can promote the company Saveclub in China, because if they have a lot of member already and then our saving is not there, then there'll be a problem for them to
Yeah, exactly. I understand you got some awesome marketers there, and that's why it's really important we get the real product, the real system in place. I know everybody's really excited. Bob, he can't stand still about bringing on all these international markets. We're just not there right now. We're 23 days into the launch of the company, and we want to open up the globe. There's many marketers that are okay being part of the international growth and promoting and growing the business, but to have the complete package is simply going to take a little bit more time.
So no specific deadline, no specific time schedule right now.
I every time that I've put out even an idea of a timeline, I've gotten punished for it. So no timeline.
We do get closer every day though, Johnny. I can tell you that. It's very, very important to us. Let me ask you a question, Johnny. You guys seem very familiar with Live Good. What challenges did you face with them so that we know to, avoid them or make sure you don't have them again?
Yeah, for sure shipping, right?
What was the biggest problem?
那个翻译一下
他是这么着哈，他说呢，首先呢，他对中国呢是有那啥
First, we don't have to ship a product.
全球对全球都是有规划的，但是呢，可能他不能给具体时间表，因为他给你时间表了之后，发现有个问题哈，发现他每次就是得到了惩罚。他比如说这是6天完不成，就包括之前的支付啊，但是他一定是很快，因为他之前说2个月嘛，之前说过60天。所以呢，我们可以当60天做市场做个参考，目前60天或者稍微更长一点，对中国市场哈。那接下来他说那个对，第一对中国市场有规划啊，对全球都有规划。第二，我们离这个 deadline， 我们这和我们的离我们的完成越来越近，这是就是有这2个点。然后那个谁 PD 说，他说我们这边好多是Live Good过来，他说Live Good你碰Live Good有什么挑战？他想就避开这个挑战，你有什么挑战？
因为是这样的，就是说，我们这个平台应该来说是比Live Good更优化。那么同时的话，在中国应该来说也是机会更大嘛，因为Live Good在中国目前的话已经10万的会员了。但我希望的是能够和平相处，因为都是订阅经济的一个典范，所以呢，我希望的是能够有一个整合，就是让这些喜欢订阅经济的、喜欢举证奖金的，能够一手旅游一手健康，本身不冲突。就是我目前想做的，就是跟Live Good的那个团队能够做成这样，但是这个取决于，就是我的挑战并不是这个项目，而是取决于Live Good目前团队长他们的格局。我不知道我这么说能不能够说得明白。
So the more challenge from Live Good is that the people from the base member can hardly earn any money, so it's hard to support a pyramid. And so what she wants to do is to be friendly, like Kelly told her, right? Start two companies, but she wants to be friendly. But up to the team leader, top leader from Live Good in China, and if they have the bigger brain, they can cover whatever going to happen. So they want to work together, but we want to work together, but they may not. Anyways,
well, thank you, because I wasn't in Live Good. I'm not that familiar with it, so I appreciate the answer. I was just curious. Of course, we were lucky enough to see what they did, and they've done a great job. Almost 2 million people. And we were able to look back and improve on what they did. Twice the comp plan, 1999. Added a 16th level to double the comp plan. And we were able to do a digital product, which gives us the ability to pay out 80.5%. And then we were able to avoid shipping, tariffs, that's different things that can also be frustrating. So that's how I believe we're able to deliver a better solution for the people in the Asian market.
Yeah, and as we grow and take on country by country and bring on the real deals and savings and all those markets, we're not far off from doing that. It just is a process of identifying the networks, getting them on board. Our foundation and our technology foundation is getting stronger. When you see in the next 60 days, as our shopping portal comes live, it's built on the same system that uses the American Express, Citibank, PayPal, the Honey. These are the largest cashback systems. They run on these big platforms. For a company to be part of that, you have to be a massive company. Like their minimum requirement for number of members is 2 million. And I was able to get them through my relationships, through my experience in the affiliate marketing space, to get us these agreements, get us these contracts, to bring in these cashback systems to Saveclub. So we're in a really good position to get this done globally, and we have the support from the biggest networks. It's just a matter of time to get it all in place and going. So each market will have its day, and I thank you guys for being patient. As soon as we can get the right products and the right payment systems, I think that anybody who's at Live Good or any other company will want to be part of Saveclub just because of the opportunity. So it might not be today, but it could be 60 days from now. Will be irresistible.
他首先老板心很大啊，说是未来大家值得可期啊，这公司值得可以未来可期哈。首先呢，那个Peter里讲了，就是说我们的奖金制度方面，比如说我们的优化呀，我们都是矩阵呢，都16成啊，就拿钱多了，然后要求又低了，然后对普通人容易赚钱了，然后又有数字产品快了哈，就更快、更高、更强、更好。那个老板主要是介绍，就是说他通过因为这行业他是很出色的，所以他很多去拿 deal 的时候，比如说去拿一个交易，他要200万的经销商，那他去了就因为我们没有那么经销商，也拿到他这么好的一个优惠，所以这一点是非常棒的啊，对，超级棒。所以呢，他在这个行业，所以我们期待着公司未来发展会。是远远超过那啥，但是呢，我们兄弟公司做了榜样，已经接近190万会员，200万会员，这是我们会越来越快，越来越好。那个比呢，我们不光是大家会赚更多钱啊，普通人更容易，更多的是让大家有一个更光明的未来哈。
那个还有一个问题就是，我伙伴问的哈，就是匹配奖的代数是怎么算的？
刚才我问了，他回答就是按推荐代数，按推荐代数，没有那么复杂，就是推荐代数哈。
So Johnny, we're working on your payment solutions immediately. We're also working on getting you guys some discounts so you can use the service. You can enjoy the membership. The high tech and very complicated feeds, that'll take a little bit longer. Okay, that'll just take a little bit longer.
Sorry, I said
it's okay. No, I was saying that we're working on your payment solutions, like Union Pay and WeChat and the Bitcoin right now. We're also working on providing you some discounts you can use for your membership. Enjoy your membership. The more technical, the high tech feed, that will go and source 40,000 retailers, feed it right into your customer because of their location and everything. That will take a little bit longer. But we're getting there. We're working on it every day, so we'll get there.
他说现在呢，正在就是工作于这，比如支付系统啊，把这些都是更完善啊。因为全球，因为比如说很多人用谷歌 Pay 啊，有人用各种方式支付哈，就是满足世界各地市场的需求。同时呢，我们在完善我们的比如4万到6万的商家那个卡呢，也在同时做，所以公司一直在努力着往前行哈。
Excuse me, can I have a question? This is Julia from Texas. My question is, can we ask in more the auto insurance because right now I just saw one famous like progressive. So do we have like more like auto car insurance and the house insurance company add on the list?
Yeah, we have auto insurance right now. We've seen some pretty good discounts. In fact, Bob's team's done pretty well with that. We're actually exploring some pretty new technology in the auto insurance industry that nobody has. We're testing that right now, and then we're going to, help with auto parts, different things that as a relate discount when you buy an automobile. We haven't really done much with home insurance yet, to be honest with you. So we can look into
Home
that as
insurance
well.
as well.
Yeah, we can look into that as well.
So
All right.
Julia, I can speak to this. My daughter is the #1 Allstate agent in a 6-state area, based here in Oklahoma, and has been for 2 years. The reason I bring this up is because she does not sell the cheapest, but she does not sell the most expensive. So in the last week, we have been competing. I've been having her compete against Saveclub against featuring Allstate, correct? Okay. Yes, Progressive's in there, but what you have to understand about this portal is that when you click on the Progressive banner, you're not actually going to Progressive, you're going to another company. The company in the background of this is called Milo, MYLO. They also have a banner.
Oh, got
Okay?
you.
They are this company has licenses in the whole United States, and so when they run a check for you, they run it against everybody. Okay. And what Saveclub has the capability of doing that no insurance company can, not even Progressive, and I'm going to give you the example, is my business partner has a Mercedes-Benz and a couple of very unique cars. And right now, Progressive Insurance in Florida offered him to re-sign for 6 months at $312 per month. And now we did this apples to apples. I did this against my daughter's carrier with Allstate, and they say they only could save him about $50 or $60. When we put this through Saveclub, we didn't even have to talk to anybody. You just go into the portal, you click it on, and you fill out the forms, and in about 20 minutes they come back and give you the quote. And I took the quote, and I actually physically took the quote because I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I'm just going to be honest with you. I said, this is not this. There's no way, apples to apples. And I will tell you why, but it went from $312 a month to $79 a month, apples to apples.
Oh, really?
Using Saveclub. That's correct. And now my business partner in Florida is not the only one, because again, my daughter is also cooperating with this company in her own, because she has actually resigned from Allstate and is doing her own thing now. Okay. And so she's kind of working with them in developing a clientele base, because nobody can touch Saveclub as far as I know. Now it's state to state. So as an example, in Oklahoma, we couldn't get that kind of savings, but on the same vehicle, the same everything, Saveclub would have saved us about $100 a month. So it's still
depend on the
$200 a
local
month in Oklahoma. So Texas, so each state is a little bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, the reason this happens is because you're cutting out the middle people. You're cutting out the middle people. It's as simple as that. And that tells you a whole lot about the industry as a whole. I hope that helped.
Yeah, but the thing is, we really need to know how to do that.
Well, you just click on the banner. I can show you in about 5 seconds.
Sure. All right. Yeah. Next
time. We have a specialist. His name's David. He is going to do training on every area of savings, whether it be shopping, which he's already done a bunch, car insurance, whatever it is. If we provide it, he's going to provide training so that you know how to use it. Because it's no use having a discount if everybody doesn't know how to use it,
Well,
right?
and I provide the training myself for my team. So there's no training that we cannot give you, because Pete is right. The corporate training, first of all, the corporate provides 3 webinars, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 webinars a week. Now, yes, none of them are in Mandarin yet, but I think, is that coming, Charles?
Yeah, we're working on getting more pieces put
I
together
think
in different
for
languages.
me, the English is okay
Some
too.
help with that.
Yeah.
Right. Well, but we
can
have
we-
3. We have 3 that you have capabilities of being on every week. So that's why Gary and I are not doing, for our team, which includes Jasmine and Richard, we're not doing a separate one. Now, I know Jasmine's doing her own trainings and her own meetings as well with Richard and you all. So you all have tremendous amount of access to a lot of people directly connected here with Pete, I, and Charles.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, can we have a AI thing so when people log in, they can, or your Zoom, then they can set up language as Chinese or Vietnamese, whatever language. I think that's doable through Zoom, right?
That would be nice. I'll look into that. We'll
It's easy.
focus more on the Mandarin. I understand the need for that and the potential.
Oh, great.
The
I
Zoom
believe the
platform,
AI assistant can do that, Charles.
well,
I think
the
AI
Zoom
assistant
platform
Zoom can
already
do it.
offers the
Yeah,
opportunity for
Yeah.
people to
Well,
log in and
Zoom can do that.
actually see the text in the
Yeah.
language that they want to
Yep,
see it.
that's right. Zoom can translate directly into
When we use
Mandarin.
Zoom, we tell everybody how to do that, but the Zoom platform offers that with no extra charge.
So just when you do Zoom and they will turn on the option, just say for
Yeah,
whatever
you have to
language
turn the
as a
option on
text.
inside the platform, correct?
Interesting. That's a nice to have translation. Okay, guys. Well, we're going on 90 minutes here. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll hang out for another question or so. But I have a whole page of notes that I've taken throughout this call.
The biggest
And
things,
Johnny,
Charles,
I'd love to touch back in with you and address these issues and give you real-time updates anytime there's advancements with our payment systems or USDT payouts or our WeChat pay-ins. There's developments. There's been some delays. But for the grand scheme of things, I feel that we're on track to have these markets fully lit up with the right payment systems, with the right commissioning systems, and with the right product. And so thank you for your patience, as the China market is a major marketplace that we want to get into. And when we do it, we're going to do it right. Because I would hate to go into the marketplace with a whole bunch of problems and waste our opportunity with the biggest leaders.
非常感谢大家，我们也90分钟了。然后呢，今天记了很多笔记啊，不管各种支付啊、USDT 啊、各种支付啊，还有微信支付啊，都是学到了很多。然后把这个问题接下来希望能跟踪，有继续和大家继续交流哈。最后开放一个，我就问一个问题。So last question there, our member had been 24 hours, the password reset, been locked. I mean, or been trying so many times, the lock, but the customer said you can send directly, you can direct contact us. But she sent from her own email. She came from Canada, come to Shanghai, but there's no answer. How do we get the password reset right away?
So Johnny, on issues like this, I want to share with you my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And if you come across something that's not being answered, just hit me up here. We monitor this all the time. I can connect you directly with our lead of customer service there. We're freeing up. So on situations like that, I can just hop in and just change a password and give it to you. It just takes me just a moment to do. But I want there to be the right systems in place so that, that's not always required. But, having the right communication. We also are having a new help desk coming in. So we have a new help desk, which will be powered with the AI. I'm really excited about that because the support system will be in all the languages naturally. And about 80% of our customer service will be answered by the AI. And so instant results. And so that, that's just one more way we'll be able to service the field faster, more efficiently, effortlessly. there's been a big effort to get the Microsoft 365 help desk, CRM, and an AI system in place, and it's delayed. We're about 3 weeks behind on that, but I'm confident that when it launches, it's going to be, revolutionary in terms of getting people to support instantly.
So can you put your WhatsApp to me from my private message? Or I can give you mine. You can add mine.
I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
just,
I think that's the difference, Johnny, is that, nobody else in this industry is going to be up. Charles is up at the crack of dawn working on this stuff. I am too. Bob's very dedicated, and we're just going to get all this stuff done, the way you guys need it. It's just going to take a little time, but it's happening every day. We're working tirelessly. We're bringing on more people to help, and it's just, it's going to be amazing. So
these guys are transparent. These guys are always accessible. And so when Charles says, I mean, when I pick the phone up, Charles knows if I call him, we're not talking chit chat stuff. It's very important business. So they are very, very responsive. I did want to point out that I put a link in the chat. Okay. That is the Save Club YouTube channel. Okay. It's important for you all to have that because that gets updated all the time. Now, those videos are all in English. None of those are in Mandarin or anything yet. I think that they'll be worked on before too long, Charles, in the other languages.
Yeah, it's just a matter of what we want to. I mean, this is the first real call out that we want to do.
Right.
Mandarin. So yeah, we'll start putting attention on that.
But the other side of this is in your back office already. It's an amazing thing in a company that's barely launched to the world yet to have 4 separate funnel systems, 4 separate lead capture pages that are a funnel system to begin with. And then in the training section, the training back there right now, if I gave you my Go High Level platform administrator, okay, my partner and I are master distributors for Go High Level. We have our own admins, we have our own programmers, we have our own VAs, and all of this. It would cost you $149 per month US. That is without a savings portal. That is without a travel portal. That has no AI at all in it. And that's $149 a month. And I sell these all day long to major marketing people. Okay. So for an $80 once a year, $60 once a year, and then $20 a month, I'm going to tell you that everybody here needs to understand how incredibly insane, that's the only word I could use, is of what we already have in our hands, in our possession, that's only going to grow bigger and bigger and better. Thank you, Charles, for being here. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah,
okay,
thanks,
guys. Yeah,
Charles,
it's getting pretty late over here. Thanks for all staying
Really,
up.
thank you,
And
thank
Johnny,
you.
we're connected over there, so I'll get to the bottom of those customer service reports. Aaron and I will get to them in the morning and just get them resolved.
Oh, thank you. Really appreciate
Thank you, Johnny.
so, on behalf of the team members, and really, really appreciate your time, and we'll work hard to get this thing going until we have 1 million members, 2 million members. We'll be happy.
Yes, let's get that. Let's get 1 million members. Yep, we see eye to eye on that
Road
one.
ahead in future, look bright, and we'll work hard.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Really appreciate too much for organizing everything.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, everybody. We'll do this
Thank
again.
you.
We have family.
Thank you.
Okay,
Family,
Alfred,
Johnny.
Alfred, thank you.
Okay. Have a good night.
Good night.
好，多谢大家啊，多谢大家。
谢谢 Johnny，辛苦了，今天。
没事没事。
哎，他在说就是美国的这个商家这边他是怎么说的那块儿？后来大家不断问问题，就给他冲上了。他是怎么说的？因为我们这块蛮多人都挺关心这个问题。
我感觉他没有具体的操作方案，我的理解哈。 但是他是做，不是我当时我听明白就把 My Word 给他了，他说他是参考这些，但是他一定做，都一定做。
它需要有一个这个就是流程，然后这样的话，比如是说你像中国的餐馆，或者是你看我们现在点餐，或者是说我们现在的 coupon 基本上都是老外餐，你华人的这个都没有，所以现在华人的老板他们看到这个平台，他们非常想加入，他们其实加入就是因为他们也希望能够拥有这样的一个流量。
哎，我不是说跟
对，
大家说我去那啥了吗？我去那个去
那个
麦当
麦当
劳嘛，
劳吗？
那个
对啊，
黑人那经理他说：“哎呀，我这 program 这好，我也加入。”但是我没记，我下次再找他，他肯定能加入。这个东西长远看真的火，这个绝对能干起来。他说这个玩意儿这么好，他说看省了一下省20%，他那个一个圣代2块多加币哈，我买
嗯哼，
10块加税12块，十块
嗯哼，
的你这省了，给你免费的2块东西15%，
嗯
至少15%吧。那你一下
嗯
就感觉那这只是一个这生活中的一件小事，那真正省的。好了，重点是今天我和他公司链接上了嘛，下一步就
嗯，
随时有什么事儿随时沟通了。今天那谁，
对。
然后他说像密码这些，我们这的确是碰密码的挑战。他说那谁有
有，
玩儿
我们这边也有那个伙伴刚刚加入，然后就是始终是进不去，你知道吧？就是在那个，其实也是中国大陆的，中国大陆比较容易遇到这些问题。像我们在美国一般来说还好，你知道吗？但是他这边的的确确就是有一些，就比如说我们去给别人展示，如果你是说只能手机，你说你的那个就是说机票啊，还有就是说你的这个 ticket 啊，所有的东西都能显示 OK，但是你有的时候你用 iPad 用电脑，它反而有的时候它是白板的地方，你就那两个地方就看不到啊哈，你后头的就可以看到，你前面的就看不到，你不能总换那个浏览器，你换一次又看不到了。所以其实它这是属于是技术方面的问题，它需要解决，要不的话，做市场的话多少会有一些，就是我可以不秀那个部分，但是你要是秀的话，可能会更好。别人就说我就要让你帮我买个机票，你咋整？对吧？你只能拿手机买，你这个地方就没有办法进去看，你秀不出来，
对。
对，展示不出来。所以其实它这个是技术问题，它是需要就是说有来帮我们去解决，因为其实你说大家去分享好不好分享？其实这东西太好分享了，我觉得非常好分享。我个人是这样觉得。
是好分享，这东西是好分享，就在这边
对，
儿好分享。它一对儿落地嘛，就是国内的要怎么落地的问题，这是只是还得接下去跟踪，还得去这中国市场还得再
中国
跟踪谈。
中国大陆是一个比较特殊的一个市场，它其实今天要做很多的东西。
还有一个就是中国市场的节奏你很重要。如果说哈，这个目前来说，它还不够成熟的话呢，说白了，我们只能是去对接一些团队长能够看得到未来的人，不能够去说直接去跟人家讲产品。就是你只能说你相信这个平台未来很好，那么你就来。目前的话，就是直接我们如果推广到就是这样，上面什么都没有，但是国外会越来越多，那么可以让他们先海外市场开发，那么落国内呢，就是说对接团队要这么做，但是呢，不要去全网去，就是说，就是不能什么人都推，不能
这
什么，
肯定的，这肯定的，
因为一旦什么人都推的话，很快这个平台会出现负面，加上 Live Good 的这个团队又就是这个东西可能对 Live Good 的冲击很大，那他们肯定很紧张，那么肯定就开始排斥，那这样的话市场就是说还没开始就已经给搞废了，那这样子就会形成一个恶性循环，就是我们这边市场又没起来，老板又不可能支持，老板不可能支持呢，我们这边就更起不来。
其实我觉得对不同的市场，
所以就是说一定市场推进是需要节奏的，是需要策略的，
是需要
配合公司走，公司走到哪里，我们走到哪里，哪怕慢一点没有关系，目前不要太激进，我个人是这么觉得，就是要看公司走到哪里，我们走到哪里。比如说公司目前什么都没有，那我们就对接团队长，跟团队长讲3G。因为为什么？因为如果说你市场全面铺开了，阿猫阿狗都来了，好了，团队长讲他都加入了，那我就不干了，不跟你们玩了。
这个是能理解，我觉得这个Live Good 这块要特别一些，主要是一个认知，我们不能是说你做Saveclub，然后你就不要做这个 Live Good，应该是说你 Live Good 很好，然后呢 你在原班人马的基础之上，
一手健康，一手旅行。
对，这个是比不错的，对。
一手健康，一手旅行，并不冲突，并不矛盾。然后你通过这个更好的去链接，更好的做团建。那么这个平台上又没有产品，那无敌的产品，其实这2个平台是可以相互交互式的转换的。所以就是这个东西必须要一步一步来。但是如果说我们有的时候就是推得太激进的话呢，反而就不好弄了。对，做到就是说，比如说让他还没有了解这个平台，就已经对这个平台产生一种抵触和抗拒的心理，那就很不好弄。
对，你们先聊，我就先下了啊，我这边有电话要